And along with being a sportscaster, Rich, you also are a husband and a father, your wife Jill and your kids, Jason, Lindsay, and Brian. So for anybody listening out there, who does have families and and works in the sports industry at the same time, what has that been like for you, with your work schedule and balancing your family life, with your career as well?
It's not easy. Colton, you know this as well as anybody. One of the first things I talk about in a cohort that I run for up and coming sportscasters, I say if you don't want to give up your nights and your weekends and your holidays and birthdays and anniversaries, I hate to break it to you, but you're in the wrong industry because there is a tremendous amount of sacrifice that is required if you want to chase this dream and make it a goal and accomplish this goal, whatever that goal is for you as a sportscaster. I can't even count how many basketball games and ballet recitals and parties and things like that I've missed because work requires that. Sports does not work on a regular 9 to 5 calendar. The best sporting events happen on Saturdays and Sundays and happen over the holidays and happen during the summer when regular people, quote unquote, are going on vacation, going to Disney World with their families. We're not. We have a game. We have to cover it. So I would say the first thing you got to do is make sure that person who you are looking to build a life with understands what the ground rules are. And the ground rules are I'm not going to be around a lot. But if you're okay with that, then I'm confident enough that we're going to live a really fun and exciting life. And I think you can manifest that. You know, my family, my wife Jill, and my kids, as you mentioned, they are my why. They are why I do what I do. I don't do it because I love it. Of course, I do love it. But now that I'm married and have children who are almost grown, I look back and I say, they're the reason why I'm able to do this. Because if my family life was suffering, falling apart, damaged, I wouldn't be able to go and execute my job to the best of my abilities because I would be miserable. They are the top priority. But I happen to have a rock star of a wife who was able to carry the load during all those formative years, and she still does. All the little things, all the scheduling, all the doctor's appointments, all that stuff that I wish I could help out in, but I can't because I have a game. She was able to do, and I just hope at some point my children look back and not necessarily say, I want to do what dad did, because none of my 3 children want to be sportscasters. But I think they'll look back on their whatever they choose to do and say, my dad had a dream as a really young kid. And the example that he set for us is you can make your dreams come true. It requires a lot of hard work and a lot of sacrifice. But if you're willing to do that, you could live the life of your dreams. And so that's what I hope my legacy is for my children.